You say something, and as soon as it leaves your mouth, you feel it. A small shift. You laugh lightly. Sorry, that came out wrong. You adjust it while you are still speaking. They haven't reacted, but you are already correcting. Your fingers tap against your leg. You keep talking, smoothing it over before it can land. You are not self-aware. You are monitoring yourself. And this pattern forms early. You became aware of things most people miss. Tone, reactions, energy shifts in the room. Because at some point, that awareness kept things stable. You learned, read the room, adjust quickly, do not escalate, don't be too much. And that became identity. You became thoughtful, emotionally intelligent, self-controlled. But underneath that, something fused. Awareness became control. So now it looks like growth, but it feels like pressure. You don't just experience yourself, you track yourself constantly. And let's get precise. This is vigilance masquerading as awareness. Your nervous system learned awareness, anticipation, anticipation, control, control, safety. So instead of presence, you developed monitoring, subtle, constant, always slightly ahead of the moment. And here's the distortion. You think you're being conscious, but you're trying to prevent outcomes. From a Jungian lens, this is the persona stabilizing the environment. If I stay appropriate, I stay safe. But the cost is this. You lose contact with yourself. Notice the urge to adjust before anything has actually happened. That's the old contract. If I stay ahead, I stay safe. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If you stopped monitoring yourself, would you trust who shows up? Inside the infinity method, this is where monitoring shifts into witnessing. Witnessing is different, not passive, not detached, present, without correction. Monitoring sounds like fix that, adjust that, say it better. Witnessing sounds like I feel the tension, I notice the urge, I am still here. No performance, no immediate change, just contact. That's where the nervous system begins to unbrace. Let's make it real. You send a message. Monitoring. You reread it 3 times. You imagine the reaction. You almost send a follow-up. Witnessing. You feel the activation. You notice the pull to fix it, and you don't act on it. That space is where identity starts to separate. I caught this in a small moment. I sent a message, clean, direct. Within seconds, my body reacted. Tight chest, slight drop in my stomach. My thumb moved back towards the screen. Just clarify. I actually started typing. And then I stopped. And out loud I said, no. And immediately another thought. If I don't fix this, they might misunderstand you. And there it was. Not communication, control. I deleted the draft, put the phone down, didn't reopen the thread. The discomfort stayed, sharp at first, then less, and nothing happened. No correction, no rupture, just space. And for the first time, I wasn't managing myself. I was with myself. And what I also do now is that I leave my phone at home a lot more than I used to. Get things done, and that's it. And that is helping me also to unlearn the old patterns. So notice this. When you feel the urge to adjust before anything has happened, what are you actually responding to? You don't need to monitor yourself into safety. You need to stay with yourself without correcting what you see. You don't have to earn love to be safe. If this is landing, stay with me.